Hello everyone, this is William. I just wanted to take a few minutes and go through Axe Media and show you what it offers and what you can do in it. And if I can find my cursor here, it wants to freeze up on me. Well, here's your home screen, and this shows everything you got. Live TV. I don't know if you can read this through this thing. You couldn't when I shot it with my phone. So, and then you've got on demand TV series. This is your electronic program guide, and this just has some things in here for your account where you can log out. And catch up is where if you're watching something, you can come back and watch it and catch up if you leave the room or something. And I believe it's supposed to be like a DVR, and it's programs you watch regularly, it will just automatically take them. And so just let me go through here and show you. Now this is where I started with live TV. When I started there was 7,500 channels. Now there's 8,224. And so I just opened this and I started going down through everything. I'm not a big sports fan, but all of these are sports channels if you can't see it.
The game's first chance was on 28 minutes.
Turn the sound down here. And all of these are sports channels. And then you'll come into Sky Cinema. And I believe all of these are out of the UK. This is HD, and then you got full HD. I think the megapixels are a little better. And as you can see right here, it shows you the shows, and it'll give you the next 3 shows. And, so we go on down, and this is sports, this is sports. If you're a sports fanatic, then you're going to love this, because you'd never have to stop watching sports on this thing, because it's just loaded.
How did you know? It's totally obvious. Your lips went from Cameron Diaz to Jay-Z.
Oh, this is UK, BBC, which there's a lot of good stuff on those channels. I'm just trying to go through and show you some of what they have. I don't know what ITV is, if it's sports or just news.
One taste my signature sandwich.
Well, we can see that. Let's play regular programming. So these must just be regular TV channels. There's Lifetime for UK.
Something that used to be Charlie, and a clean hit on your profit manager.
Once we get through the UK, then you jump into your American channel. Here's A&E, and the little stars over here. Once you go through here and sample, all these channels and see what you like, when you find something like Adult Swim here, you just click on it and hold it down for a couple of seconds, and that star appears, if you can see that on the camera. And then it's in your favorites. So once you go through and find everything you like and put it into your favorites, then you never have to come back through this long list again, unless you just want to look, see if they've added anything. And there's always a little preview over here if you want to see. If you just want to watch what you popped up, then you can just click on it. It goes into full screen, and it shows you the next channel or next movie will be coming up after that. Now, most people will have a Fire Stick, or their TV will be where they can just program it. They'll have a remote. I'm on an Android box. I'm having to use a little mouse. And sometimes it wants to function right, and sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Oh, man, it went double on me. Well, Well, we've seen in there. Let's just do this here. You can see all your different things. You got premium USA networks. You got premium local USA networks. Yep. If I can get my mouse to working again. It's not cooperating with me. That's this box. It pops that up all the time. There, it's finally working right. Now this would be where you go to watch your local channels, and you see that 163. That's how many channels are in this section, and you can see all these. Well, I haven't watched this video on this thing yet, so I don't know if you can see it. I know you couldn't on my phone, but maybe with this better camcorder you can. But, you know, all these are. This is Los Angeles, Seattle, Fresno, Kansas City, Denver, Phoenix, Seattle. So it just leaves has all the major markets in here. There's where I'm at. I'm coming to get TV out of Nashville, and I've got it marked as my favorite. And I'll mark some other ones like Charlotte is where I'm originally from, or just a few miles out of Charlotte, and that's where our programming came from. So I'll put those in there so I can, you know, watch some news at home, see what's going on down there. And also sometimes, you know, my Nashville channel may not come up right, or something happens, and I'll have Atlanta or something pulled up to watch. So, or I'll have it marked as my favorite, so I can switch over to it if you have some kind of problem. And unlike DirecTV and Dish Network, you know, the phone rarely goes out, and as long as your internet doesn't go out, you're watching TV. Which a storm come up the other night, and I was watching Axe Media, and I switched it over to the regular Dish Network. I haven't dropped it yet, but I'm fixing to call them this week and do that.
Hi, I'm Britt Waters here to shout out all the music talent
And it was
that's coming your
off
way
air
this
because of
season
the
on
storm.
Sound.
So
Hip-hop,
that's
rock,
another
pop,
advantage
reggae,
of this
jazz, R&B. We
Axe
got
Media
something for
package is
everyone. Even
unless your phone goes out, you always have TV.
More
So.
local artists than the sound. Turn up the sound. Fridays, 7:30 p.m. exclusively on DCN.
And that's the bottom of that list. So, and let's see.
Welcome to Latinos in DC, where we highlight the work, culture, and contributions of Latinos in the District of Columbia.
And for some reason, Fox isn't in this list for Nashville,
Relax and enjoy the Latin flavor.
like all the other ABC, NBC, and CBS are. But it is in a section here where I can find Fox Nashville.
Starts right here in this damn studio.
And let's go back out of here. And now, let's see. Here's your movie networks. And you've got all the stuff that they charge you $10 a month for on DirecTV. You got Cinemax. You got Epix, you got HBO, you got Showtime, you got Stars, and then there's another one here at the bottom called Cinema, and there's been a lot of good movies I watched on here. So
Carry on to
this is your mainly your movie section of
I'd like you
things
to avoid using two words.
not like you get on DirecTV, but they charge you $10 extra
You
for
say
them. Or
all information will be
try to give them to you free to make up for the $100 or $200 a month they're charging you for TV.
I'm gonna need everything you have. What she was working on.
what's material?
Well, this is DC, and unfortunately, she's mine.
She was.
Let's see. And we can go on down here. They've got a wheeling this mouse. It jumps a lot. You can see all these things are 24/7. So you go in here. There's American Pickers 24/7. Bar Rescue, Band of Brothers, Colony, Dexter, CSI. All these programs run 24/7 on these channels. So if something you like's in there, you can just binge watch them all day long. And here's 24/7 movies. I know Bruce Lee's one of the first ones there. Harry Potter, Jurassic Park. This is Harry Potter movies. I don't know what the difference between the first one and the second one is. But I didn't know there was anything but Harry Potter movies. Here's Transformer, Bruce Willis movies, Jason Bourne movies. So here's Predator versus Alien 24/7. Just got quite a few. If you're a Western fan, there's Westerns on there 24/7. And then when we get down here, we start getting into the foreign countries. Here's 33 channels of international sports. Here's your NBA package, your NLB package, your NHL package, and your NFL package. So you got all the major sports packages. There's also a section in here is pay-per-view. Now, I don't know when a big fight comes up, if it's going to be in there, but I assume it will be. And you can see we have Africa, Albania, Armenia, Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada, China. And if you have friends in any of these countries, you can tell them about this, because anybody in the world can get on this that has an internet connection. And so, or if you have friends here that are from another country, you can tell them about it, and they can get, TV programming from home, which, people in South America or Mexico, they can probably get programming here, but they're not going to get as much. And also, we've got all these other countries that wouldn't be on our dish or our cable vision that they can watch in their own language. And when there's a lot of those. And there's also an adult entertainment section. And this does have parental control, so you can lock any of these things out. I know some of these countries like Italy and Spain, France maybe, allow nudity on, I guess, daytime and nighttime TV. And so you can block those out. Now here's your on-demand. Here's movies that are all these movies were have been shown in theaters this year, and it's got a pretty good list. Here's the new Jurassic Kingdom, or Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I'd stick that in my favorites. Sometimes it takes a little bit for it to get loaded up, because this is streaming. It's not anything that's downloaded into your Fire Stick or onto your TV. It's being live streamed to your TV. So sometimes it takes it a few seconds to load up. But you can see it comes right up, and once it gets buffered up, it'll get caught up here, and it should play smooth. Sometimes it takes it a little bit to get caught up. So you gotta, that's about all that. Let's back out of there. And now these are some movies that are in the theater. There's only 9 in there, but they're actually in theaters right now. And then you've got wrestling, MMA, and boxing replays. And like where I added 2 movies, you can see, 2 movies. I now have 2 in my favorites. So the favorites work off a section because you do it in one, it don't automatically put it in all the favorites. They work on their own section. But you can see you got 369 movies or programming you can watch in here in this section. Here's the top horror movies, if you're a horror fan. And these are TV series. There's not many in here right now, 12. I'd assume they're going to be adding more eventually. But the thing about this is, in the series section, you can go in here, click on seasons, and you'll watch every season of Big Bang since it started. It'll have 1 through 10. I guess it's been on the air 10 seasons, or no, 11 seasons. I'm looking at the wrong side. And then when you go into it, I don't think it lets you put the a single show or a single season into your favorites. I think you can put Big Bang into your favorites there, and it would. But this opens up. Here you go, season 1, episode 2, season. Well, it skips shows there for some reason. Season 1, episode 4. But you have all the season there, so it says you can add that to your favorites. So you can add the whole series in there, but you can't just pick and choose which ones you want. And now this is your electronic programming guide. See, I've done got my favorites set up here, and this shows pretty much what that all does. It's got everything here in this in these categories. Well, somehow I got the wrong thing there. It takes a little longer for this one to load up because it's got, like I say, it's got all your programming in here. It tells what show's coming on. It lays it out a little different than the other one did, where you could see, the 4 shows that were coming up. Well, now it's going to act up. I was just watching this a minute ago. It was doing fine. There it comes. You can see there it shows this orange line is exactly what time it is right now. So it's 6:33, and it's showing us a little off center of 6:30. So, and you can drag this back so far about an hour, so you can't always see what's on. But if you click on it, it'll go to it, and it's a Space Odyssey. And if it's something you don't know what it is, once you click back, then it'll show you the synopsis of the movie or the TV show, whatever it is. And like I say, this Sky Cinema has a lot of good programs on it, and these are some of the things I like to watch. So I just got them all programmed in here. And like I say, then you only have one place to go to have to pick out your program once you get your favorites set up. And this is just like the other one. If you got the show in the little screen there, just like Dish or DirecTV has that when you're on your program guide, you can just click on it and it'll go back to it.
sit down calmly, take a stress pill, and think things over.
So that's about it on this. I can't think of anything much else I need to show you. But let's go back up here and see if my favorites kick. Well, no, it did kick in. That's right. I was going to change it, but it kicked in just as I started to go change it. And like USA, now here's pay-per-view. You see, you got USC fights on there. Now, for some reason, some of these things don't have any program. That's Cinema 1, Cinema 2. I showed you over there in that one section. In your local movie section. It had those at the very bottom, those 4 cinemas. It doesn't ever show any programming on those. But as of right now, this is the only thing I've seen on these are exactly what's in here right now. So I hadn't even clicked on that to see what FB TV is. See, this may, there it
İnşallah nasip olur. En çok kendime örnek aldığımda sporculardan biri Onur abi, biri de Önder abi. İkisini yıllarca yani bize bir spor Türk boksörünün gelmiş geçmişi iki efsane ismi ve bize de çok büyük örnek oluyorlar. Bize sporcunun yanında abilik, bizi gerekli
like Turkey,
something
so
çok teşekkür
but
ederim.
that's one thing I flicked on Turkey the other day when I was in that other section where all the different countries are marked, and basketball was playing. I didn't even know Turkey had basketball. But that's about it. Like I say, your accounts down here, it just shows you when you started or when your next payment's going to be due, and mine's set up on auto pay, and then you can log out, and I find that is the best to do because that kind of resets the thing. So you come back in, your username and password will be in there, so you can just, let me go show you one other thing here. But it kind of resets it like a lot of other things. Let's see, was that in here or is it each individual thing? Yeah, right here's your parental controls, and it's you can set your time format if you like a military format. It's in here, and you know, you can choose a password to set that up, and just like any other TV. So that's about it. And I'll hope you join the service, and I'll have my information on the video at YouTube. And so if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Thank you very much for your time.